Thank you, Sue. Usually at this time of the year, we're going around saying Happy New Year to everybody and giving each other a hug. And we're just pleased that we've had a nice Christmas. We've usually met families and friends, or we've been able to go out and see different things, been to the pantomime perhaps, all those sort of exciting things that are attached to Christmas and the New Year. And this year, saying Happy New Year seems a little bit inappropriate to me. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of complete real happiness around because people haven't been able to see who they wanted to see, they haven't been able to do what they've wanted to do. And although we all perhaps feel blessed in one way or another, having warm homes and food to eat and so on, happiness is perhaps not one of those emotions that completely pops into our minds. It's important to remember, however, that happiness tends to be a slightly superficial emotion. It's something that is attached to certain incidences or times in our lives, or just little things that make us happy. Most of us are not happy all the time. It's not a possibility, it's not real life. However, what we can be all the time are those things that we have talked about during Advent. So we can be joyful because that's a deeper seated and more solid feeling than happiness. We can be joyful even when things are going badly for us. We can be peaceful, at peace. We can be loved, and we can have hope. Those four things that we talked about during Advent are much more solid rocks on which to stand than happiness. So if you're struggling to say something to someone this year instead of Happy New Year, perhaps look at have a peaceful new year, have a joyful new year, have a hopeful new year, or we ask that you are loved this year. The first song I've chosen, I hope perhaps could be a little bit of an anthem for us all for this year. It talks about God being our guardian. And I'm going to read some of the words from this song. All my hopes and fears are in your hands. I'm in your hands. Where you go, I'll go. Show me the way. Every step I take, be now my guide. You go before me. You're there beside me. And if I wander, love will find me. Goodness and mercy will always follow. You go before me, my guardian. When I hear you say trust and obey, I'll walk by faith and not by sight, God of my life. So let your kingdom come, your will be done. All your promises will stand forever. And his promises have stood the test of time. They are true for the past and they will be true for the future. So let's enter 2021 with hope, with love in our hearts, with peace, and joyfully, knowing that God will be there in all, the thick, the thin, in sickness and in health. He will walk beside us and he will guide us. My guardian.